we doing? Dark Cobra. How we doing? Evening, mate. Just rushing around, trying to get on for a couple of hours. It's a long day. Been up since 4:30 this morning, so I'm gonna try and get a couple of hours in, and then that's all we got to do. Got to have your own time, ain't you, sometimes? Let's just see if we can quickly. Might do a little bit of setup quickly, and jump in. Just 8 minutes left. I just need to adjust my telly quickly, 2 seconds. Alright, let's go.
All clear.
Right, try and just warm these tyres up a little bit. A bit of oversteer. Oh, not that much oversteer. Not that much oversteer. Don't want the damage, thanks. Also, where it is. Oh, steering wheel wasn't straight. That don't help, does it? See how tired I am? Don't worry, it'll get better than this. It's the thing when you restart once you crash.
Clear of the pits.
Right, see if we can take it seriously this time. I'll let May go in front, he's probably on a lap, I'm not yet. It's only fair.
Five minutes left.
Right, see if we can get a lap in. 1:30s, that's pretty impressive.
Lap timing's live. Make it count.
So we are in Division 2, so I'll be honest, it's not easy. They're all pretty quick. Fair enough. Just a little bit of racing room. Returning the favour. Could have given me a bit more slipstream, to be honest. You can get away with not even really touching the brake through there. Half second up. Oh, Scotty Bass. Raced him, he is fast.
Remaining.
1:31.6 is only seeing us in fourth so far. Oh, won't look at the time screen. Throwing it off the curb a little. Front left's overheating a bit. Oh, let me just give it that screen. What's it doing? There you go. Sorry, I'll come back to the chat in a second. Just finish this lap. We're very close. I didn't gain anything here at all.
This lap, checkered flag. Session complete.
Throwing everything just to try and nick an extra 10th. Oh, into third. That's about what we're going to get there. How you doing, Timo? No, this is on Xbox, mate. It's streaming through the PC. Sonomoto. How you doing, mate? Yeah, I bet it is Dark Rover. What, aggressive? Yeah, I am on the Xbox, yeah. Timo's in. Where'd I put my have a quick sip of coffee? How is everyone doing then today then? Happiest Friday tomorrow? I will be on a bit longer tomorrow. I'll see what time I get off, but I might start at 8, might start at 9, but I'll probably go until sort of 2, 3 in the morning tomorrow, so if anyone does want to jump on and have some racing, I don't mind hosting a lobby, or you know, we can jump into some ranked or jump into someone else's lobby or social. Either way, let me
Not
know.
really where I projected to finish up in quali, but we can try and make it work from there.
Oh, we got pushed to 4th in the end. Oof. So I'll be honest, I'm not seeing the parity here between Xbox and thingy. I'm not saying like I should be as fast, but I've raced that Scotty Bias, and he's fast, there's no doubt. But I done a race in a stream the other night where I got the jump on the start, and I just couldn't. Even though I overtook the guy next to him, he just started pulling away from me, even on the slower start. And then I took an entrance to a corner faster, and once we got straightened up, the power just went down. It was like he opened up half a second on me on the straight, and there was nothing I could do about it. And I entered the straight faster than him. So, and it's interesting that all 3 players up the top here are on PlayStation or PC. And you watch the speed difference straight off the mark. Off the mark, yeah, I'll get a good start, and you'll probably see. Maybe my manual loses some people, but you'll see. Look, PlayStation, PC, PlayStation, Xbox, PlayStation, PlayStation, Xbox, PlayStation. So we'll see though. It'd just be interesting, you know, because we all know, you know, in ACC and all that lot, there isn't parity between the 3. There's always one console that comes out, one area where they do better. I'm on a controller, mate. Sonomoto, sorry, mate. I'm on a controller. I'm on a wheel. I'm not on a controller. I'm on a wheel. I've got the controller plugged in though, because without it plugged in, my sound goes to put. So you'll hear when the controller turns off. I won't need to drive.
Good luck, mate.
You'll hear where the controller turns off, because if I don't push a button, the sound will drop out. Probably in about 5 minutes. Right, good start. Good launch. Right, I haven't lifted off the throttle yet. Risking it for a biscuit there, isn't he? Hey? Think I'll avoid that one. Still going, are you, mate? What are you doing? What the fuck? What, and then I get a track limit violation, yeah? What the actual... Honestly, that's got to be one of the worst starts I think I've ever seen. I don't think I've got any other words for that, really. You know, you're in a 12-lap race. That's literally unbelievable, isn't it? It's like, yeah, well. Hopefully, over time, you know, these divisions settle out and people who don't do well end up down. Well, hopefully I end up down in a one or the other. That was shocking, though. Even mate around the outside, you know, wanting to go 3 abreast. I wouldn't have gone 3 abreast round there. I'd have sat behind 2 people and waited for them to bump each other. Just like as soon as he got in front of me, he bumped the next person, I got past again. Then, oh no, they want to come just slamming up the back here. It is mental. But you see how fast them cars just disappeared into the distance. Oh well, we thought we'd start off with a good race, didn't we? Didn't we, eh? It is like being on Forza, 100%. It's like being on any racing game though, really. You know, it doesn't end and start anyway. You can go and see many iRacing videos where people do the same thing. Gran Turismo videos, people do the same thing. To be fair, it's a sim racing mentality, isn't it? It's like the reason you can achieve faster times on the Isle of Man TT on the game than in real life isn't because the game's faster, it's because you don't die. It doesn't hurt. You can risk it everywhere until eventually you hit that lap. And it's the same mentality on here. There isn't any. It's racing without consequences, so therefore, it's brutal racing. There's nothing ranked starting for 12 minutes. We've got MX5s again. See what's in the. See if we've got a quick social sprint we can jump in on. Well, let's go. Oh, it's too sensitive. What do you play on then, Sonomoto? You on the PS5 or you on the X? What are you? You on PC? You a controller or a wheel man? Custom lobby, that's what I wanted. Sports cars, 70s, mount to panorama. No, it's just one of them. We'll see if anyone wants to jump in. If not, we'll jump into one of the other races that are starting. I'm on the Logitech G920. It's approximately been in about. It's probably getting on to 800 different cars. It's probably done nearly 1 million miles. And the stock 2 Newton meters is probably down to 1.2 Newton meters. Yeah, the controller does have a little life of its own on this. I haven't had a chance really to sit down properly and go through any settings, but there's definitely a bit too much softening and stuff going on. You know, where when you turn, you let off the turn, it just carries on turning. And if you do get a bit of oversteer, the oversteer wants to oversteer more because you can't quite get the turn on quick enough. It's trying to replicate the rotation of the steering wheel. So it's trying to create like a parity between how long it takes you to turn your wheel. But you know, you can turn the wheel pretty quick in your hands. I know it's slightly slower than a joystick, but they seem to treat them a bit, yeah. There definitely needs to be less softening on the controller. Because it's hard when you start pushing it and then you pick up a little bit of grass, you can't quite get the correction back quick enough. That's why I remove the damping on the steering wheel setting in the car each time I go into the pits. Because that damping, sometimes it feels okay, especially if you just start, it will feel like it's saving you a little bit. But then when you really want to push the lap time, it will feel like it slows you, just like traction control and things do. What's the G Pro like? You love it? Yeah. Yeah. I think Timo was thinking of upgrading. Oh, I'm ready to go when any of these are. You don't wait for too long, then we'll leave again. If anyone wants to hit the like button while you're in here, it gives me more chance of winning. Guaranteed. 10 likes is worth an extra half a second off the lap time. Extra people, extra people. Here we go. We're in. Yeah, this was my first wheel and chair. Really. I wanted one for ages. And I just bought this one second hand years ago now, but it was pretty much brand new. The thing is, a lot of people get them for Christmas presents, you know, off of spouses, parents, all sorts of things, and they turn into a clothes horse after 3 months. Actually, I'm going to drive down. So I'm just changing a couple of settings just to, oh, don't go that high. I just find when you've got no ABS, you actually want more front brake on this game. Oh, look, my controller's gone off, you see. Look, so the sound's disappeared. Let me just turn that back on. Otherwise I can't move my pit limiter. Right, let's see what we can do for lap time then. More likes to get, faster I go. Tyres can be a bit hard to warm up on bar first because it's so straight, like fast. Tyres are still like a couple of ice blocks. How you doing, Tony? Cheers, mate. Welcome to FG Racer. Thank you very much. Appreciate it. For all members, I will be wanting to start league night soon on Fridays or Saturdays. We'll do the leagues in one night, so if you miss one, you can just jump into a whole new league the next week. Just different car, different tracks.
Timing's begun. This lap.
Sunday morning sessions where we can talk about oil, how not to put it in the second gear too early. We can talk about some of the tuning tips and things like that. It's kind of ruined this lap, hasn't it? No flying starts on this game, I'm afraid. Wide on that one.
You've got 5 minutes left.
You have to be very delicate through there. You want to watch your downshifts when you're going over browser hills. Oh, and you want to watch double shifting like that and clicking into first. Any cars without ABS and traction control, the downshift of second can be lethal. Some cars are worse than others, but you've got to be at a real slow speed to get in the second and not on any sort of hard turn. Right, get a lap in. No going into second. Unless you're straight. Alright, here we go. We're going to put it on pole. Clip of the curb. Oh, just about to stop myself hitting the wall then. Ruined the lap, but I think we're still alright. We've got two 16s in the room now. Accelerate a bit slow off the grass then.
Fastest car out there at the moment.
See if we can improve on that. How you doing, Racecraft? So I'll just see the name pop up. I will read the chat in a second.
One minute remaining in the session.
No, switched to second just too early then. Cost me.
Checkered flag this lap. End of set.
Yeah, welcome to the pack, Tony. Thanks for that, mate. Much appreciated, seriously. I was just started when I see that first, so jump on it properly. Much appreciated. Let us know if you want to jump in on any race nights. Like I say, I'll be on tomorrow. So my main aim is to stream most nights. Then Fridays and Saturdays are going to be longer streams. Do some league nights, do some social racing, do some rank racing, get some people involved. Yeah, yesterday wasn't too bad. We had a couple of good races. We had a little go round here as well. It's all good racecraft. Glad to see you back again, mate. I'll take care, Cobra. See you again soon. Let me know if you're about at the weekend and we'll jump in and have a race. How you doing, Hellcat? So the setup I've used for the Porsche is... Or did we go... I'll tell you what. That's the other thing as well, isn't it? Should we go softs for the race? Yeah, I think we should. That's going to help us improve. Tyres might warm up a little quicker. So yeah, we go soft, steering rate up to 1.5, stiffness up to 10, damping down to 1, strength up to 1.5. This is on Logitech G920. Suspension wise, we've dropped the camber down to 3.2 and 2.5, well it's almost 2.6. And we reduced a smidge off the rear roll bar, just to help control the rotation, especially over the risers here. Yeah, I look forward to it, Tony. Jump in whenever you want. We're on a social event now, so whenever you want to jump in, or if you ever want to chat, mate, or ask me anything, feel free, mate.
Has an awesome run, second in qualifying, really impressive work.
As a member, I've got no problem happy doing like chats and help you out wherever I can. Oh, we got pipped with a 212. That's fast. Oh, Johnny Mnemonic. That's fast. I think we done 213 something yesterday, so that was on softs. Obviously, we just qualified on mediums. So, Timo, change your tyres to softs. Anyone else who's in here and in here, who's in both, change your size to soft. I think this game sounds great. I do like the sound of the engines. Porsches, I think, sound very Porsche. Well, hopefully clean racing, but we'll see. Is there anyone else in here? Is it just Timo? Wide the wheel spin. Just going to give him a wide berth, give him the room. Don't mind sharing the road. Those cold tyres felt it then. Must catch up with Johnny. Risky through there then. I say risky, almost lost it. Just held it. Oh, Johnny Boy's gone. See if we can get our time to come down, any at all. Still gone up a tenth. Just pulling away, look. Telling you, it'd be interesting to see how many times I get beaten by someone else on an Xbox.
It's just a back marker in front, not for the race, just get past them.
It's not something, I'm just saying. Parity is hard to find across different platforms. Don't think any other game's really truly achieved it. Oh, controller's gone off. Oh, sorry, I had to reach down and turn my pad back on. No, no, no. Bad turnaround for that position. Oh, Johnny Wishbone's gone. Melted those rear tyres. Got to stop fetching second. So you get things like the MX-5 and that, they don't mind, but getting these cars going down to second harshly punishes you.
The back marker ahead is not for position. We need a clean pass.
That swoopy bend's horrible. Horrible, horrible bend. It catches you out more than any other version I've played. That's when you go for second, when you're ready to get on the gas. Right, let's finish on a good lap. Tyres are in a good range. Just basically means not blue. Like a piece of old Stilton.
The back marker ahead is not for position. We need a clean pass.
Oh, I had to steer into that wall then. I love this corner. I hate going out that wide though. I love getting nice and tight to the wall. I do like this series of bends. Just this last section, you can see the drop in it compared with what you see on other tracks. This inside bit is horrendous. You almost want to stay off of it. See, that second gear just destroyed me. Well, I've got enough time. Should we do a gravel trap demonstration? Don't think I've ever seen gravel traps like this in a game before. Feels like a gravel trap. There you go. See how quick it stops you. Look at that. I'm telling you, some of the best gravel traps I've ever seen. PGA don't even have bunkers like that. Well done, Johnny. Well done, 2:11. See what I mean? See what I mean?
Podium. Great job with the top 3 finish. Nice driving.
Well done, Geronimo. Still improving. My best lap was a 2:19. That's horrendous. I think I turned around on every lap and faced the other way for 3 seconds. Maybe more. Probably more. I will be interested. I'm just going to back out quickly, Timo. I'll be back in a minute. I just wonder. Where's the controller? I wonder what happens when you turn crossplay off. Just to see. Just to see. So we've got 12 minutes. Oh, Brianne's in the 992s in 12 minutes as well. Oh, no lobbies found. How many people's in the ranked one? 1, 7. Let's have a look at some of the leaderboards quickly while we wait. I might set up another race in a second or jump into one of the ranked ones. We got proper pumped at the beginning in the MX5 one. Right, so what's that? Xbox time 2:01. Let's jump out and right, so fastest times there. There's no Xboxes in the top 12. Oh, there you go. Look, there's one Xbox there. And Sebring. Just thought it'd be interesting to see. Two Xboxes there. Fastest is the PC, PlayStation, PlayStation, Xbox. Just thought it might be an insight into parity. PC, PlayStation, Xbox. Is there an Xbox on top in any of them? Surely there must be one. No, PC, PlayStation, PC, PlayStation, PC. Because I've raced a couple of them PlayStations and I've got the jump on the start and still not be able to get their overtake done on long straights. I get up next to them and then all of a sudden they're going a bit quicker. It's very strange. PlayStation up top, PC. Look, nothing. No Xbox near the top yet. Look, you've got PlayStations on top of some leagues. You've got PCs on top of some leagues. Which is weird. You thought there'd be more parity between a PC and a Xbox, seeing they're both, generally Microsoft based, right? No Xbox on that one. Three PlayStations up the top of that one. Look, even on the Lime Rock, which I think most people must have done Lime Rock, and it's PlayStation, PC, PlayStation, and an Xbox. Don't get me wrong, the Xbox is right up there, to be fair. But it's a very short track. Still not one with an Xbox on top though, is there? Well, we'll see. See how many, see who wins the races tonight. Still 8 minutes left. Got no one in the social events. Oh, Lexington with the chicane. I haven't done that track yet with the chicane. It's another one on Forza. It's on there, isn't it? But they haven't got that variant. And there's a few tracks like that. .964 around the Nürburgring. GT3 round Brianza with a lot of others. I think PMR's going to get a lot better with time, definitely. Sorry, I was just looking at this. I really enjoyed to drive them NGTs. That Porsche is lovely to drive. Bathurst is a tough track for it. Let's refresh this quickly, see what we got. Try this. Five PlayStations, 2 Xboxes in here. Is mate going to start it? 5 minutes, 5 laps. Short race, might as well get it underway. These are good cars, these 964s, really do like them. Oh, Timo's in. Did you do the qualifying test for the online yet, Tim? We're going. We're off. These Porsches sound nice. Even the difference in Porsches, not like they use one flat 6 engine note. These very much sound like the old air-cooled ones. I think the 996 sounds like a fairly decent 996. I've got a 987 myself, which is just getting an exhaust put on it, which I can't wait for. Just taking this time. Other stuff as well. What division did you get? I wish I started in a lower one, to be honest. At Division 2, not to say, I mean, I like the competition, but that Division 2 seems to be a very mixed bag. Well, most people are quick, I suppose, but there's still a lot of... to be fair, most races we've had have been good. That first one we had was diabolical, though. Mate must have pumped me about 4 times into that bend. I mean, it's fair enough, give one nudge into the brake, but you can't just like carry on pumping into me. The only reason he was making the bend is because he was using me to slow down. Crazy stuff. What? Disconnected from the host. Did you get that, Tim? Division 3, nice. Fair play. Right, I'm going to jump into the ranked MX5s, Tim. I don't know if it would put you in the same one as me. It might do. Don't know. We'll see, won't we? 2 minutes 50 left if you fancy it. I might as well jump into that one. At least you know that one will start. I say that. It might even dashboard us if we're unlucky. Or we've got 992s round Brianza as long as you don't use second gear. They are a little bit beastly. They're fun to drive though. So when it first started, all the classes were here with races to do, and now it's It seems to be split. Probably got like 5 classes running this week. And then another 5 or 6 running next week. Perhaps that's the way. I imagine next week will be like the 964s instead of the MX5. You'll probably have NGTs instead of the 992s, GT3s instead of the GTEs, LMP8 instead of the Le Mans, instead of the what are they called? LMPs. And it'll probably be sports car 70s, I suppose. Oh, the fetching stats stuff, oh my god. You'd have thought he'd walk to go and get them. How you doing, Diamond the Links? Good to see you though. Yeah, I mean, I haven't compared it to loading on anything else, to be fair. I've got a PlayStation, but I certainly haven't paid the money to buy it on both, and I wasn't lucky enough to get given one, even though I thought I'd done a nice couple of trailers for them, just to be sat in Challenger 12 for the first day. No, I didn't mind it, to be fair. First day I got on with the MX5. It's fairly aggressive, but I didn't mind it like that. You gone into the MX5s, Tim? If anyone's got any questions, you want to see anything tested, or you let me know. Anything you want to know, I can explain about tuning. Generally, I find with these cars, you've got to drop the camber a little bit. It's far too high. That's why your tyres are very perceptible to melting. I mean, I drop the camber and I can still melt them a bit, especially on Canadian tyre and lime rock and that, although you're going to find it hard not to. Yeah, then I generally increase the power curve slightly with the differential on that. Tyre pressure's dropped a little bit. Quite like Canadian tyre. I think I've only really done this on Ride. I do like Ride. What does everyone think of the new one and how it looks? I wasn't too sure. Kind of looked like Ride Horizon, but we'll see, won't we, when there's more comes out. It's out next year, beginning of next year, so we will see. So yeah, vehicle setup wise, first thing I do is 1.5 on the steering rate, 10 on the stiffness, 1's as low as you can go on the damping, around 1.5 for the strength, probably go more, probably go less, depending on what steering wheel you got. Oh, and tyre pressure down a couple of clicks. I'm going to go an extra click on this just to see how it feels. We can always go up before the race. Suspension wise, we're just going to look, the cam's at 3.7, we're going to drop that to 3. 2.7, we're going to drop that to 2. And then we are going to just maybe, I might just toe. Just to experiment. Let me see. Where's my controller gone? Oh, there it is. I need my controller to turn the pit limiter off. Haven't assigned the buttons yet. Right, car, look, 6 overtakes straight away.
Hammer down now.
Dropping the hammer. It's hammer time. Right, I'm going to bet a tenner an Xbox doesn't win this. Oh, we've lost it. We've binned it. I was just looking at the leaderboard then. Silly me. Oh. Hang on.
Hammer down now.
Bit early on the old pit limiter. Fly by tower. Shoop. Car through a bit wide there. I forget, I've just given it a little bit more of an aggressive setting, so probably should warm the tyres up before I try anything too risky. Some heat in these tyres to get it in the next couple of bends. A little bit warmer. Definitely feels a little bit more oversteering.
Session ends in 5 minutes.
At 29s, PC, PlayStation. It's good to have the crossplay though, I do like it. Down his inside. Wouldn't do that, mate. He'd have seen me in his mirror. I thought I was going to hold that there. Get out people's way first before I turn that around. Alright, well, I was about to get out people's way then, and I just sort of floored it and see him coming. Oh. It's amateur hour here. I wonder how much damage I took then. That should have good. Oh. Well, that's close. Oh, meant to go up, I went down. Got 29s. Need a bit of space for that. Quite like the slipstream as well.
One minute remaining.
See ya. Oh, amateur hour's over. It's now cooking time on the front left.
This lap is the checkered flag. Session's over.
Going to the 31s, but still not going to be fast enough for fastest Xbox. We'll take that. We'll take that. Ooh. Drifting. Oh, I was trying to keep a little bit of power on there. Never mind. Never mind. Never mind. Cool. Pushing it then. Yeah, I hate the fetching stats crap. It does my Sweden. Yeah, the 992 and the 911 GT3 are both a challenge. 992's better as long as you don't go into second before an exit. And you want to reduce your rear roll bar right down. Makes it a bit better. Again, reduce some of the camber on it as well, I would. Yeah, London was freezing cold. I'm right down in Wandsworth at the moment, so it's right by the river. South. It's freezing there, I swear. But then it's raining all day today as well. was just putting in some drainage for a patio and that, and levelling out some type 1. Getting it prepped and ready. Scotty Bass, he's fast, he is fast. We had him in a lobby the other day. He's a fast chap. But I wonder how long it'll be until we see a PlayStation, an Xbox at the top of one of the lobbies. Like I say, is parity real? I'll drop that off a bit. Quick herbaceous botanicals and a sip of coffee. Well, we start in 11th. Well, at least there's room for improvement. Alright, more coffee, more botanicals.
Good luck, mate. You can do it.
Thanks, mate. I'm ready, honest. I'm going to argue they were a little bit early on the brakes there. And he just didn't help me at all there, did he? Quick into reverse, into first, and go. You have to remember which way the steering wheel's up for which gear to hit. But there we go, 11th to wherever we were and back to 13th. So we got the long drive ahead. Racing home from work, let's go.
Back marker ahead isn't in the fight for position. Just get past them as soon as you can.
Driving home for Christmas. Oh, picking up a couple of reindeer. Whoop. Oh, another one's gone. Where can we pull ourselves back to in 10 laps then? Fly by tower. Whom. Down one gear. Back in fifth, probably a little bit early there. Right late. Come on, let's catch these three. We're back into the position we started in. We've been up, we've been down, we're up again. I'm going to overdrive the crap out of these tyres. More about places than rubber. Down one gear, pick up a bit of grass, get on fifth.
As quick as you can, don't lose any time.
Pulling them in. Oh. Almost, didn't we? We almost lost it. All that progress though. We lost a bit of it. Almost 2 seconds down now on the lap. Tyres are cool though, that's not bad. Come on. I want to catch these three.
Try not to push so hard in the corners, your tyres are getting too hot.
I'll pull into the pits, mate, we can swap.
This back marker in front isn't in contention, so pass them now.
See how much momentum you lose in this class. Come on, lads. It's ridiculous.
Race officials
Don't get me wrong.
limit violation.
I was going to have it around the outside of him, but he just come out of the pits and then he wanted to take the race in line at half the speed. You'd have thought he'd at least just stayed right. So I went to go out. Just wants to pump. If I was at the front of the pack, I'd be a lot more lenient, but in the middle of the pack, I'm more no holds barred. I'll give room, but I won't give up. Take his wing mirror. Whoop.
Back marker ahead isn't in the fight for position. Just get past them as soon as you can.
Oh, controller's gone. Hang on. Coming back online. That inside there is right bumpy. Oh, I just got on the brakes slightly too early.
Race is halfway over.
My race is fully over, mate.
Back marker coming up is not for position. Get by as soon as you can. We don't want to lose any time.
Nice line. Oh, no contact, lovely jubbly. Miles off of anyone though. You know, even at a second a lap quicker than a guy in front, we wouldn't catch him.
That's a back marker ahead, so it's not for position. We need a clean pass.
Well, that's better. We'll see if we can at least try and get into the 130s, that'd be nice. Take some grass. We're up on time with an improvement. Still 7 seconds off matey though. Gets wing mirror. Ooh, I want it.
Heads up, you're not racing this back marker in front, so just get past him quickly.
Whoa. I thought I was going to slip through that gap then. I think that race was full of too much. We'll just jump into another one. There we go, look, perfect timing. If I'd have carried on that race, we'd never got in. Let's go again. We'll have different races. Different group. I think this is the fastest colour I've seen. Hey Thomas, how you doing, mate? I do race clean. Sometimes there's not a full example of it, but you know, middle of the pack's a bit tough here. You've got to try and make it where you can once you're there. Front, I'm definitely clean. I'll always give you the outside of a track if you're on the outside. I'll always give you the inside if you're on the inside. I don't mind losing a place in the corner as long as I get the chance to take it back on the next one. Yeah, I might start steering at 1.5, and I also put the damping down to 1, because I find your inputs are more your inputs. The damping's there to protect you, kind of thing, which is fine at the beginning, but when you get up to pace, you feel it like you feel traction control. It's not always a good thing, but you know, mistakes are mistakes. How is everyone though? How is Thomas? How is Arlen? Tony? Oh, treat yourself to a new wheel, did you? What's the RS50 like? I think Timo's in the market for a new wheel. He wants some info. Eight at Monza with a controller. Good on you, mate. Synergy, nice one, mate. I'm going to be trying to run some friendly league nights. Like I say, Fridays and Saturdays, whichever seems to be the popular. We can mix it up, we can change it, depends which one to go. I might start by putting a community post out in the week. Anyone who wants to accept it, and we can run it on a Friday or a Saturday. We do like 5 races, so instead of having to come back and make every Sunday, if you miss one league night, you can just do a whole new league next Saturday. We'll just do, oh look, there we go, starting right at the top. Bosh. Yeah, just do like 5 races back to back. Maybe 4 or 5 laps, maybe more, depending on how everyone does for time. I'll put a post out with a couple of preferences, a couple of car choices. We can stick to classes, we can stick to individual cars, mix it up. It's still on Canadian Tyre. It did look like it was only going to be on for a day, didn't it? It looked like it was going to be daily, and then all of a sudden it changed. It's loud. Yeah. To be fair, I think this game plays quite well on the wheel, especially in certain classes. Probably won't find anything now in the ranked. 12 minutes, look. There needs to be more social races, and they need to be closer together. Look, one person in there. And we've got custom lobby. 964 trophies round Zold, a 15-minute race. 3 people out of 19 at the moment. Anyone want to join this one with me? Help me fill it up. Yeah, game crashed, dashboarded me. Well, there you go. At least the liveries ain't 300 quid each. There you go, we'll go for a bit of ginger speed. Yeah, it's the first time it's dashboarded me tonight. Normally get dashboarded once. I don't know when the next update is due. Timo's in here. Anyone else jumping in? Was already up. She's filling up. Everyone happy it's Friday tomorrow? I certainly am. And also I haven't got to go into London tomorrow, so I'll get a little bit longer in bed. Zolder's only 30 minutes from you. Yeah, I'm probably about, say, 40 minutes from Silverstone. Probably a similar time from Brands Hatch. I'm about 20 minutes from Rye House. Yeah. So on this one, Timo, you can definitely exploit the chicanes. Yeah, track limits are very lenient, should we say. So, and then also when you come round, so after you got the first, if you look, you got the first, you got the start-finish line around the corners, then up through your first chicane, and then that next chicane comes on the bend. You really want to lay off the throttle a little bit early, let the car get into deceleration and then apply the brake. If you try and just let off and apply the brake straight away on that corner, this Porsche will spit you off into the crowd. Well, let's go racing. Looks like an almost full lobby there. You're 3 hours from Virginia. Nice. Great circuit. I do like Virginia. A lot of people don't like Virginia Raceway. I actually really like the circuit, even with the motorbike chicane. But yeah, good layouts. Good fast. Carry a lot of speed through there. It's definitely one for the brave. I imagine in real life it's even more so. I certainly think, like, you know, I mean, the UK's got a lot of tracks that generally don't get used, but America also has there's a lot of racetracks in the world that don't get used on games, which I would have thought would be quite easy and cheap to license. It's just, I suppose, you know, with laser scanning, I think most of them not necessarily laser scan their own, they just get hold of the laser scan data that someone else has done. Hence a lot of stuff turns out the same and doesn't get updated for a while. Right, so again we're going to drop a little bit of PSI for this on the rear as well. We're going to go one extra on the rear just for protection. Oh, stiffness, sorry, up. Damping down. Strength I've started to put up to 150. You can probably go higher or lower depending on what wheel you're on. I could probably still go higher and I'm probably on the lowest wheel, so that's what I have there. Suspension wise, we're going to drop the camber. Definitely set to cook your tyres. It's like you want dinner on them straight after the pits. Straight after the race, should I say. I'll drop that. And then we will tiny little bit of ride height drop. Tiny little bit of rear drop. Little bit of toe on the front, increase the turning, seeing we drop the roll bar off a smidge, hopefully can slightly be more aggressive. and then we're just going to push no ABS. I generally would say put your brakes up to 65. It sounds counterintuitive because most of the time you try and maybe brake a little bit more for the rear, but the rears are just so sensitive compared with the fronts. They always seem to lock up first. And then we are going to just increase the power ramp angle. That's going to give you a bit more of a better throttle response from the differential. Drop the newtons, that'll give you a quicker response. Generally trial and error, even if you know what something does, it doesn't necessarily mean it works the right way round. Like Gran Turismo, ACC and Forza all do tow differently. So tow should be tow in at the front and tow out at the rear, just like a lorry does going round a roundabout or something, you know, where it needs that extra turn from the rear axle. But not every game gets them right. They all have different ways, so trial and error will show you which way the game actually has it. On Forza, both tow outs create rotation either on the front or the rear axle. On ACC, both tow in creates rotation. On Gran Turismo 7, it's the right way round, tow in on the front, tow out on the back. I've got to spend more time fiddling around. I just play what's safe. Let's go. Alright guys, can you quickly change my tyres? They're not very good. I think my steering was still on then. Yep. There you go. Oh, sorry guys, sorry.
Clear.
Right, busy lobby. With no ABS, you really do want to make sure you get your braking done when you're still straight. Yep, I say take a chicane. Track limits are the track limits. I'm only by the rules that the steward set. Cold tyres. When you're braking like that, do not try and snatch your gears to try and get the extra braking. Just try and get yourself stopped first. By the snatch second there, it just spun me round backwards into the pits.
Full focus, full send. 5 minutes
Full
left
send.
in the session.
Oh, Scotty Bias is in there. He's going to be quick, no doubt. Tyres aren't even warm yet. Hopefully we can lean on them a little bit more yet.
timing screen has you at the top.
Come on, boys. Some beans. We're giving it some beans. Whoa! Go on. We can say that's, you know, taking the mickey a little bit, but the steward set the rules, not me. Look, that's going to give me a penalty.
Tyres are locking up on corner entry.
Oh. See if we can get another lap in.
Clear of pit lane.
Ho 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 ho. Look, see? You see his line? Even he literally tried to miss half of the chicane. At least I cut both of them.
Remaining.
Just want to get to the finish line so I can get another decent lap in. Come here. Get over here. Tyres are, well, gone from ice to like the temperature of water.
Checkered flag this lap, end of session.
Right, should we go flat this time, just for the hell of it? Now we've got the warmth. Wow, that was track limits, see? See? Ho 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 ho! Drive it like we stole it. That's what you want, a nice really wide entrance into there. If you get too close too early, it kills your power all the way up here. Oh, Scotty Bice with the 46 in the end. Something tells me he took even more corner than I did. Cheater. You got dashboarded, Tim. Oh, damn. Zolder is a great track. Great track. Old Tony's only 3,700 miles away from Virginia. Yeah. I'm probably maybe a little bit closer. I might be 3,698. We'll meet there at the weekend. Has anyone tried one of them racing sim nights where you go and meet up and you do the old sim racing in the rigs, have a few beers? I've been to one a couple of times, good fun. Scotty's going to be fast. He's probably going to run away with it. I'm the only Xbox in the top 7. Should we try and jump the start just to get that launch? Should we try and time it so we don't watch it, we just go? Car's air cooled. Come on, guys. Someone's going to have to come put the fan down the vent.
Good luck, mate.
The old cold ice blower. Right, let's try and predict it. 3, 2, 1, go. Got it. Oh boy, Scotty's on the sand. Kept ourselves from a penalty. We'll take that. Lay off the fight a little bit early. Still took my line too tight there. Good exit though. Best off with a nice slow steady downshifts. You get slower deceleration in the higher gears as well, so if you are just going to brake and lay off into a bend, it's always better off laying off early in the higher gear. You won't decelerate as fast, so keep the speed up. Look, like this. See, by leaving it in third through there, you've got so much more control. making headway. 144. Close. Driving it too hard now. Keep kind of forgetting where I am until I get to that brake zone. I'm not hanging enough left. You get more left on the entrance to that one. The rest of it's all about the early entrance. We can do it cleaner than that. We're doing alright, we're staying 6 seconds ahead.
Watch out for this back marker up ahead.
A little bit of sound tear. Sort itself out in a second. Flat spot, could have been a spark plug, you never know. Still didn't get left enough. Need to clean up my racing.
The car behind isn't making any ground, so maintain your pace and keep leading. You're at the halfway point.
Nice around there. Improvement.
Back marker ahead.
Beautiful. Beautiful. Oh, nice. Well, threw it away. Got one of them penalties for sliding and losing 6 seconds. We had to keep our foot off the throttle below 49 mile an hour for another couple of seconds. No, look, down the gear too early now, look. Throwing it all away. It's from 6 seconds in front to wherever we're going to be after this. We've got 6 minutes. Right, let's do it.
The back marker ahead isn't in the fighter position. Clear them ASAP.
Bring that time down. Well, sound's gone. One-handed jobby. Well, we're coming. Time's coming down. That time's coming down. Beautiful. Stripping that time. Drive like we stole it. Let's go. Far right, far left that time. Gets lonely up front on your own, doesn't it? Become complacent. Once you've got something to chase. Makes it all more fun. 4 minutes, 4.5 seconds.
Back marker coming up is not for position. Get by as fast as you can. Don't waste any time.
He knows we're coming. He knows. 3.4. It's going to go to the wire. Alright, maybe it won't. No, look. Oh, no. Why does this game hate me so much? Well, we almost turned the impossible into the possible, and then we turned it into the completely impossible. No chance at all, land. He's obviously just not putting the same amount of effort in as me. Let's go for 42s then. 142, here we come.
Back marker up ahead is not for position. Get by as quick as you can. Don't lose any time.
Maybe not. Mislap anyway. Good one out of there. just chucking it in too aggressively. Just half the fun. Got to find the limits. We'll go searching again.
This back marker in front isn't in contention, so pass them now.
Right over to the left. Cut in, get on the throttle. That's it. This one, you get right over to the right. Cut this first left-hander. Get 2 wheels on the green. Right, we took a bit too much on the other one there. Didn't give us a penalty though. Right, last chance. How fast can we take this?
That's a back marker ahead, so it's not a position. Need a clean pass.
We've got back down to 5 seconds. We didn't throw it away that second time, or the first time. Would have melted it. Quick overtake before the finish.
The back marker is not in our race. Make a quick pass and get on with it.
43.6. Good lap time. Second place, can't really moan too much. Zolder versus Monza. Probably Zolder to me. I do like Monza. Zolder's probably slightly more technical and slightly more slower, but there is similarities.
Top 3.
You won't be floating through the
Fantastic job and
chicanes
well
at
deserved.
Monza like that, that's for sure. I mean, some people do on turn 1 though. You know, they do that from 12th. Alright, shall I do another race? Hit the like button if you haven't, and I'll stay on for one more maybe. We'll see what's rocking around. What's rocking around the old Christmas tree? Done that. GT3 Brianza, GT1 Spielberg. Hello Platinum Fox, how you doing mate? Yeah, the steering is hyper busy, but I'd probably make it look that way. I am aggressive, but you know, the thing is, once the tyres are hot, it can take a level of aggressiveness, and hot tyres are better than cold tyres. Not to say you should get them as hot as that, but in some places, but yeah, they're not as punishing as the cold tyres are. Right, we'll come back to it and we'll see if there's a ranked one going to finish on. We'll rank GTE Sao Paulo. We've tried that with not much success, so we might as well try it again. And tonight, Matthew, I will be in The old Corvette. What ranked is no driver aids? I don't know. There's been, I think on these you've got, on the GTEs you've got no ABS, but you've got traction control. Is that right? I think on the GT3s you've got both. I'm pretty sure this had traction control. It's the lack of ABS into that turn one that can catch her out here. Did you jump into another race, Timo, after that one? What's the favourite GTE car for everybody? What we talking? What we talking? Aston Martin's felt right, to be fair. I mean, this is a tough track to test them on. It's another one of those doesn't like second gear on the downshift. Especially in some of these tight bends, you've got to sort of, just stay in third as you go in and around. Keep it steady, Eddie. You get on the back on the power, then you can put it. There was a GT1 that was about to run around Spielberg. If you want, I don't mind. I'll jump into that with you, Tim. I haven't done the GT1s properly yet. Red Bull Ring's good track, Spielberg. Aston for the Bond swagger. Go on then. Go on then. Miss Moneypenny. Do you see the beast? Do you see the beast? Oh, what, on the GT3s, the RSR? Yeah, I remember you saying the other night. It's a tough car though, isn't it, on certain tracks? It seems to have a very lively front end for something that's rear heavy. It's like it's got a passenger, but they stuck him in the front. And they do fit, small ones. It must have already gone, Tim. The GTEs is about to start at 1 minute 30 round Sao Paulo. Probably just have your traction control turned up for the first time round, but and don't go down in the second unless you're accelerating. But you try and use second gear to get into a bend, and yeah, you'll be all over. Right, give me 2 seconds. I'm just going to make a drink very quickly. Well, we've got a minute, and then I'll have another minute to load. 2 minutes. Yeah, I'd like to see that as well. It doesn't show you till you're in though, does it? It's a good idea, Platinum Fox, yeah. I wouldn't mind seeing what people are in. It's like I wouldn't mind seeing what tyres people are using as well. Because I'll tell you what, the old softs melt quickly on this track if you don't look after them. Which I don't look after them. I treat them like I didn't pay for them. Get rid of that damn pedal. I'm going to go full aero first. Soft tyres. Wait for it to load, because look, as you can see where the screen's wobbling, I swear, that's what's making the suspension move, would you believe it or not? Look the suspension, look the camber. It's like, I don't know what to do. Camber and toes like wobbling around with the screen. I swear when it loads in it will stop. And what we got, engine and drivetrain. So we're going to put the braking up to, put up to 70. Them rears, I'm telling you, the rears are so sensitive. 68 then. I'll drop the throttle back a little bit on this. See, now we've stopped wobbling around. We can play with the camber. I'm going to drop that. I'm just trying to create rotation with the toe rather than the roll bars there. That's probably going to be deadly first. We'll revert back.
All clear.
Right, let's go. So I did have a negative toe on the wheel. We're going to let mate have the inside there. Alright mate, was they trying to give you that corner? Don't know how lively it's going to be like that, but we're about to find out. Look, someone picked second gear. Go second gear between the bends like that, no problem. Just don't want to try and find it while you mid-turn like there. Even here, look, do not go down a gear, just get the turn-in done. Down. Handling action feels right. It's slightly loose on the throttle, but the tyre's still cold.
Qualifying lap underway. This one counts.
Breaking off there. Tricky old bend, that one. It's not one you've got to brake harder than you think. It's such a tight entrance. You can drive all the way out of it. You always get tempted to carry more speed on the way in. Track limits, come on. Set 2 wheels on the curb. It's like you need a briefing before the race about where the track limits are. Right, got to brake earlier and get into this one tighter.
Final 5 minutes.
Early on the bottle. Track limits. Get same place. Spat off the curb, throw a bit more of them front tyres. Nicely done. Let's try and get the track limits this time. Well, we still went out as far as we could without getting them. Try to get a cone then. See what this post sounds like. Oh. Brakes are nice on the Aston, I'll give it that.
Pushing too hard on corner entry and the exit, mate.
I'm pushing hard all the way round the corner, mate.
1 minute to go.
Something that resembles a lap. Just have not spent enough time on this course or in any of the cars, to be honest.
This lap is the checkered flag. Session's over.
Well, slight improvement, half second. Still nowhere near the top. Oh, well, it's never an Xbox on top though, is it? How you doing, Falcon? From New Zealand, mate. How you doing? Good to see you again.
It is what it is. We'll have some traffic in front of us to start the race.
Yeah, the line, I mean, I'll tell you what the line is good for. One, keeping it a bit clean in the crowd, especially if, I mean, I think more people should use it. I don't have to, I could learn this without a line easy enough. I can do the whole Isle of Man TT without a line. But it also shows you within the game development how much carry speed there is, because you really want to keep the line red, right? So if you want to learn how much carry speed there is for a corner and whether you're actually progressing, it's hard sometimes just going around the same piece of track on your own. You know, if you see that line, you know when that line stays more orange or more red, that you're carrying more speed. So once you're up to speed, then by all means take it off and crack on. But until you're up to speed, it's something you should think about. What was I going to do? I was going to do the view. Where is it? Where was it? Oh, it's in there. Well, how far away? What? How far away is that wheel? Wheel's got the longest arm in the world.
Need a good start. Remember to keep the nose clean into turn 1.
It's like the wheel's been stuck on the back of a broom handle. Well, what it all do, mate? Lucky I was leaving it. swap my front right indicator for his back left. Look brighter. BMW's catching me. Slower, the steady winds away. Division 2 as well, so they're all pretty quick in here. We pushed so hard with our licence test, the reward was tough lobbies. Not clean ones, just tough. Trying to manage these tyres because I forgot I'm still on softs. See if we can get them to last. Second up, just make a bit of room for matey there. Probably doing less downforce, I think. Can't catch me. Bring me outside. Susceptible to a bit of pressure, so hopefully we'll just keep the slow and steady style. Got a nice gap to the car behind, just need to maintain this for a nice
Heads up,
little
you're
podium.
not racing the back marker in front, just get past quickly.
Oh, he's the back marker, I didn't realise. line's too wide. You do have to forget about it on corners. I keep following it up that hill, I don't know why. It's probably the only place I do it in the whole game.
The back marker ahead is not racing for position.
Well, he's doing a good job of looking like it. Bonus point in the air there to catch. Speed boost. Sometimes with the tougher bend, just leave it in the high gear, then come down. It's automatically smoother. The front's getting baked a little. Get his tyres cool down a smidge.
The back marker ahead is not racing for position.
While I'm there, got time from the car behind. I don't want to race the car in front because my tyres are getting eaten up, so I'm just trying to cool them down a smidge. Mate's got a 15-second penalty anyway, as long as he doesn't take it out on me. Just trying to get that tyre to cool down a little bit.
Back marker coming up is not for position. Get by as fast as you can. Don't waste any time.
Thanks, mate. Worried he's going to just fly across my line there.
Halfway through the race.
Got the tyre temperature back down.
The back marker is not in our race. Make a quick pass and get on with it.
That's a better line. Just got to get in earlier on it.
Back marker is not in our race. Make a quick pass.
Nice car, this Aston Martin. Four laps left. Soft tyres are holding out. Need to cool them down, 250 degrees. That didn't help. I lost time and heated the tyre up. What a bonus.
Heads up, you're not racing this back marker in front, so just get past him quickly.
Still can't see him. Something tells me that message will disappear one day. So the guy behind is slowly closing. We think you'll still finish third. That'd be nice. Handset.
Back marker is not in our race. Make a quick pass.
Quite a fun, isn't it? Right, and a disco dance down by the pit exit. Must have been Team Hesketh. Front tyre temperature down again. 2 more laps. Surprised how much time there's more there. I'll definitely exit that corner better then. Almost getting second early.
The back marker ahead isn't in the fight for position. Clear them ASAP.
podium here. Don't throw it away. That's what you don't want to do, is heat the rears. The rears do not like it at all. You get the rears too hot, I swear they feel like the putty. Right, let's go for the last lap to finish then. We've got the soft tyres to last.
The back marker is not in our race. Make a quick pass and get on with it.
Tyres just getting a bit too cooked for this track. Such a tough circuit in a sense on the tyres. Podium to finish. Go on. Take that. Unexpected, but we'll take it. Always believe Xbox guy won as well. Fair play to him. Go on, mate. For a race. How you doing, Kerry? How you doing, mate? Good to see ya. Sorry, I didn't see you, mate. What have you been up to work-wise? Busy, mate? I was up at 4:30 this morning. Driving down to South London. You've got to get up early because it's 20 mile an hour speed limits everywhere, so it takes you an hour and a half to 24 miles.
Fantastic job. You've made the podium.
Cheers, Falcon. Thought that was right then. What did we start at? What did we go up? Up 3. Not bad. Starting in 6th, picked the podium up. Managed to get away from the pack. Made our softs last. Not at a blistering pace, but it was fast enough. Yeah, that's right. Unlike me, Platinum Fox, normally I'm like levering it until the last minute. To be fair, it helps when I'm behind, funny enough. When I'm in front for a while, I get bored. I feel like I want company and just end up facing the wrong way for 10 seconds. And then they don't wait for me. I think it's unfair. But there we go. Nothing ranked. Any quick socials with anyone in? 1. Wouldn't mind a little 4 laps of Donington. Early bird gets the worms, mate. That's correct. I'm lucky I haven't actually got to go back there tomorrow. I was going to have to, but my slabs didn't arrive today, so I'm not going down there. I've got other stuff to do. Let's see if anyone else is jumping in the social lobby. Social lobbies need more choice as well, don't they? Yeah, but the second mouse does get the cheese. That's correct. Oh, you know what, Falcon? I was thinking, what would be the response to that I normally used to hear. Yes, very good, very good. The second mouse gets the cheese. What's in the old challenges? Well, the challenge is going to rotate into different cars, I wonder, and different challenges. And how long does that take to come around? Um, it's just fetching the leaderboard, and it's approximately 1 mile longer than the Nordschleife, so it takes a while to load up. So we can do Northampton, Nürburgring, Silverstone, Nürburgring, Nordschleife, Sebring, Zolder. Has anyone tried the V series yet? Seen how that feels? He who dares Vodnik. He who dares wins. Take the Capri, Rodney. Show him how well you done for yourself. No, I haven't bought the GT7 DLC yet. I was looking at a couple of things on it today, to be fair. I haven't been on the PlayStation too much. I need to get on it more. But I haven't got a wheel for the PlayStation. So I'm generally on a controller on Gran Turismo, blistering my front tyres. Yeah, Division 3 is good enough. I think Timo got in Division 3 as well. Curiosity killed the cat. I'll tell you another one you hear all the time, especially this time of year, blow the balls off a brass monkey. Does anyone know where that saying comes from? Interesting fact for you. So the brass monkey is the plaque in which they used to keep cannonballs. And in the winter, the brass plaque would shrink. And generally it was to stop the cannonballs going into the mud. So in the winter the brass would shrink, or when it was cold the brass would shrink, and then when the cannon went the balls would blow off the brass monkey. So it was cold enough to blow the balls off a brass monkey. New Evo update looks really good. I'm just waiting to update my PC at the moment. I've got to get on it. I'm just waiting for my car to come back from the garage so I can finalise the bill for that. My computer arrived, but I've still got to drop it to my mechanic with the exhaust. Front suspension's all been done. Let's see what this feels like off the bat. Oh no, I will need to change something. I need to change everything, surely. Softs. How come the stiffness all of a sudden goes up in points? How strange is that? Let's try the stiffness on 2. I haven't tried it yet. Go a bit downforce. See how it behaves. The view's good. I like the way on this game, unlike a lot of others, I don't know what other games do it, but look, full electric mode.
Clear of pit lane.
I haven't tried this car at all yet. Ooh, ABS is strong. Well, the lack of ABS is strong. Feels like you tread on the brakes, they just want to lock. They are cold, but maybe I should warm them up by giving them a couple of flat spots. The ABS is unreal. Let's see if on this car it does make any difference having it lower. I'll go down to see what we can do, see what we learn from one lap. We learn a lot. Enough. Feels nice though. Bad for a second lap. Oh, no track limits. Fair enough. Track limits are weird on this game. That one. She's a wrestle. It's brilliant the way it sounds like full electric at first and when it fires up. I do like it. Brakes have warmed up a bit. Clip off the curb. Bit of line. Pull a second. Let's see if we can make this bend. Not want to. It feels like it just wants to lock up, push it any harder. Aggressive with it. You know you're doing well when your hands get in the way. Come on, let's make it this time. Yeah, I've just got to get in sharp to the wall. Oh, no.
Tyres are starting to overheat there, mate.
Tell you what, didn't mind that though. Where do we fare? They do stick to the road, to be fair. It's like, it sounds sweet where it goes from electric, but yeah, when the tyres and brakes do warm up, it does feel like a different beast. Not complete. What time we got to do? 1:44. Failure. I'm a failure. That's not really nice, is it? Who are supposed to care about your feelings? Felt good then. How you doing, high grade? I tell you what, like I said earlier, race line isn't a bad thing, like to get up to speed, because if you see, like when I'm going into the corners, a lot of the time I'm trying to keep it red and orange, right? So it shows you the racing pace for a good lap time. You want to be aiming to keep it, like to improve without the line, just on the track on your own, is hard work. If you understand that the line can be red when you're going into the corner, you start to push the line. And then once you want to learn a track without a line doesn't take too long. It's a track without a line. You've only generally got to master a few corners. Like I say, I do the Isle of Man TT full 37 miles behind the bubble, no line, because I prefer it that way. But on these, racing in the crowd when everyone's trying to be competitive and blocking everywhere, sometimes it's nice to just have that little heads up, just to say, yeah, you should have broke 1 second ago, just before you check what's inside matey's boot. Tell you what I will end on, because I'm not going to be on much longer. It's getting late for me. I've got a little bit more of a lane in the morning, but it's not a lane really. But hey, it's an extra hour, so I'll give you an extra hour. We've gone to 11 o'clock. I'm going to do one quick best sounding car in the game. Let's see what it sounds like around Sebring. I'll just finish it for high grade just before I do this lap. It's natural though, organic. Right, listen to this car just tick over, look. Whoa, 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 whoa. We'll leave them up, they'll heat up quicker. Tear them apart a bit quicker as well. Just try and make it safe to drive, but aggressive at the same time on the throttle, so we can get it planted. I should really drop it down. Go on then. So that pit limiter off. Give some beans out of the pit, really.
Clear.
Wipers going to get battering. Sitting up there. Change the tyres. sounds beautiful, man. Don't want to let off the throttle. That's the problem. And then when you get out of the corner, you just want to stomp on it. I'll see if we get one whole lap in the nice. See what 787 can do. Bit hard on the brakes. Curb is lethal to catch. She's a beast though, isn't she? Sorry, let me just, I'll pause it, I'll have a look at the chat. It's a good car. It's a good car. Yeah, the line, like I say, it's one of them things. It's an assist, isn't it, at the end of the day? You know, if you find yourself, you're still chasing them seconds, then you kind of might as well be on it. I mean, it's not cheating yourself. You can turn it off whenever you want and go back to learning the track, but you'll find you'll still improve speed quicker. It's definitely a way of gauging the game you're on, especially if the line's quite good, and the line is fairly good on this. You can really push a red to orange line into a bend. It's definitely going to help you out. You should definitely revs to the moon, that one. Yeah, I'm on the wheel, mate. I am on the wheel. How you doing, zombie? Yeah, some of the cars do sound really good. No, it's not a controller. Yeah, it's not a controller. And to be fair, the settings I've got are stock. Where's it? I've got to use a controller for this bit. Controller, I mean, is a bit more difficult. I imagine I'll get killed in a controller on it. We'll try it, yeah? Controller. It's a bit difficult. I tried the Lister Storm on a controller. The Mazda MX-5 I can cope with. But I do find, like, Racecraft, I think he uses the controller quite well. I think he gets on with it. There is like a bit of intuitive learning that needs to go on, because there's definitely a bit of delay to the input. Yeah, low speed turning. Well, the thing is, it's like when you put a lot of turn into it, it just wants to carry on turning for a second. There's a smoothness. I don't know which setting it is yet, because I haven't been through them. But there will be a smoothness. What are we looking at? Have a look. See, I mean, force feedback smoothing is only on 10 anyway. You're not going to get that up from the control pad. It's not letting me turn my pad dead zone on at the moment. Don't know why. There you go. There it will. It's a pad dead zone. I'll probably put up, because this pad's going to have proper stick drift. More like drift wood than drift stick. Saturation zone, so that should be like how much turn you get out of it. See how crazy it feels on 100. I won't change any settings, drive out of this. That actually felt surprisingly not too bad. The brakes on the controller are unreal. Well, the only thing I turned down then was turned up was a saturation. This feels manageable. I'm surprised. The brakes are way better. Smooth the throttle. To be fair, I swear to you, I promise you, this is a controller. There you go. This is a controller. I'm surprising myself. I thought I was going to bin it straight away. You can be well aggressive with the brakes. Maybe it's that saturation, I don't know. First time I turned anything up, I just thought saturation's going to give you
You're locking on the way into the corners. Try to ease off on that brake pressure.
I know one of the problems is you don't seem to have a strength of steering. Well, that's what it felt like to me, like too much damping on it, too much smoothness. You couldn't react quick enough to things, but this was right, look, left, right. It's a little bit slow on the steering. Modulate the brakes quite well with the old pinky braking. Oh. See if I can 180 it. I can 180 on the wheelies, you know. Oh, it's easier. Not as flashy. Right, let's see what we can do on a controller. Brakes are snatchy, but that turn on the controller. Lost it almost every time on the wheel. Well, I never lost that one on the wheel. It feels manageable though. I didn't even change into the car settings, just straight out of the box. I've been playing on the wheel so much, I kind of thought the controller was going to be completely put, not completely put, but a lot harder than the wheel and not as enjoyable, so... Look, you can still catch it. I'm sort of ABSing my brake myself by keep tapping the brakes on the way in. I could probably get used to the ABS, but because I'm not used to it, I'm just giving it a bit of ABS pump myself. I'd still say it probably doesn't feel as fast. Well, braking's better, so it's going to be strong in some points and probably weak in others. But I suppose when you're racing against others, that's the difference. Like, learn where the closing speed is. Even braking there felt. But when you put the brakes on, it feels like it means it. Like I'm about to eat that windscreen wiper. Controller's not too bad. I'll leave her out. Second time I held that. You can see the steering wheel's got more flick to it than yeah, getting used to the brakes a lot better now. This has surprised me a lot. Even in rally mode on the controller, look, it's pretty good. Sega Rally in the 787. This is surprisingly good. Our racecraft, I said racecraft use controller. This is surprisingly good. Come on then, let's set a decent lap time. Oh. Alright, we hit all the billboards. Even the 200 metre sign. Take that as well. Leave no prisoners. We'll have this billboard as well, go on. Yeah, we'll take that one. Precision driving. That's surprisingly good. That's surprisingly good. So all I just changed there was I actually turned the saturation up. I didn't know. I should have just gone to the pits and tried it with down again, but it was on 0 beforehand, wasn't it? It was on very low, or 50 was it on? All I changed. It's not letting me do it again. Look, there you go. Yeah, steering pad saturation. I just put that up to 100. I put my dead zone up to 5. So get rid of any stick drift. any driftwood. Sensitivity's at 70, steering lock scale's at 70. That felt alright. Surprisingly very good. But it's getting late for me. I'm going to turn into a pumpkin. I've already lost my glass slipper. So, on that note, I shall see you all soon. Tomorrow I'll be on for longer. It's a Friday. I get to burn midnight oil a bit longer. So I'll probably stay on. If anyone wants to get in a little league race, I'll set one up. We can pick a car or a class. We can go through. It doesn't have to be a league. We can just have casual races and get ready for a league. I wouldn't mind even setting up a race and even seeing can you view it as spectator and commentate on your watch your race and bash each other in turn one. Yeah, I'll be back tomorrow. I'll be back about 8 o'clock. It'll be between 8 and 9, depending. I've got daddy daycare duties. Yes, once I get back, once I get in the hot seat, I'll be on, and we'll go for like a good few hours. Like I say, I'll open the lobby. We'll do some rank races. When do the rank races finish now? When's the next ones roll out? I mean, I came in here. It's got 20, 40 seconds left. Yeah, Sam, we're joining tomorrow. Same as racecraft, jump in. We'll race whatever. Yeah, I mean, I didn't get to do much low turning speed there either for you. It was all kind of fast and hectic turning speed. But no, that was a good car, felt really good, sounded really good. I do love it. I'm not going to jump into a race. It's getting too late. My dog's snoring away next to me. I've still got to take him out quickly. Take him out for a quick walk. Right. I love you and leave you. Take care. Remember, when the clutch drops, the bullshit stops. And I'll see you all tomorrow night. See you later, lads. Take care.